All right, welcome back, guys. We are already into map number 2. Titan took the pistol round with ease, it should be said as well, starting out on the T side. And it looks like they've got their hands on round number 2 as well, as Fugly, the only player remaining. And they will plant the bomb before they find him, so that's extra money in the pockets of Titan. Fugly just waiting it out in CT spawn, hoping that someone would come through the vents and he could at least take down one of the T players, but it's not going to happen. So we'll be at a quick 2-0 score. Of course, we are on Mirage. Mirage is a middle-sided, or sort of...
Traditionally CT, but...
sorry, I meant to say middle-of-the-road map for Titan, but in terms of side, yeah, I kind of mixed up my words because I was getting to that point, and you're right, it is typically... Well, I'll let you break it down. Why not?
It's definitely CT-sided. It's longer rotates for the Ts, so it's harder to fake unless you're going to commit a player to the fake, and that's not always the most ideal situation. But
and the mid for either team is still important.
Exactly.
It's
Shazam with the op, Kenny
right.
S with the op. It gives them, you know, you can walk pick into B, you can walk pick into A, you can pick middle. There's just so many different options for the offers that I think it's going to rely a lot on them. And I think from Titan you'll see a lot of set smoke strats. I think that you'll see a lot of neat smoke executes, but I think Denial will be more of a, not a pug style, definitely organized, but I think Denial will be more of like a pick and roll, whereas with Titan I think you'll be able to see a lot of really cool executions on this map. I'm really interested to see it, especially since it's Titan's pick.
Anger over at B saw one smoke come in, so naturally, he'll have told his teammates that they're somewhere nearby, but it's only Maniac that's inside the apartments, and he's just going to continue to time out those grenades and Molotovs, whatever he has, to keep them busy. And as they do so, there will be aggression in mid. Shazam's forced back inside the windows, and Apex is lurking inside the A-bomb site from Connector. He's got an AK, and Kenny actually gets the first shot on Anger. That's inside the window, so already one down on the side of Denial. As I say that, Maniac's down at B. Existence still going to be rotating around from middle, trying to find anything he can. And Iroke back at A. Bombs working mid.
Towards A. Looks like it's going to be an A execution.
And it's all going to be on Apex.
Just cutting to rotate. And there it is. Look, you can see the smokes and flashes. They smoke out jungle. Shazam is now stuck in the window room. And they have free A control. And the plant goes down.
So Dap's the first one there. He's already from CT, but he's pretty limited already. No one peeking him, and Apex is stacked up in a good position to counter him out. And there's the nades. He's down to 6 HP. It's all over for him. Kenny's trying to do work at the B side as he catches out some rotators. He's down to a reasonably low 20 HP. He catches Shazam inside window, though. Now Fugly's there as well. He knows they're both there. Flash out either side.
Doesn't look like he's going to chase it. But Fugly is in the open. Definitely an easy target right now if Kenny sees him.
Nafly managing to pick up Maniac's Khalil. He'll hold on to that. And can he get Kenny? Yes, he can. So that's 2 guns picked up, one of which is an AK. So this looks good for the CTs to at least have something to work with. And yeah, they're going to force because of that. Look, Dap's already going for that M4. They're going to drop out the op. That's going to immediately to the hands of Shazam. So this is good. Round 3, they weren't really in a good position to be able to full buy, but now they've got it on the board.
And that looks like they're playing pretty standard. Let's take a look at their setup. Naf and Daps in A, Shazam in middle to be expected, and then Anger and Fugly in B. So 2-on-2. And I think that yeah, as the round goes on, exactly, you'll see Anger going up towards the catwalk. You'll see Daps in the connector and Shazam in mid. So it's more of a 1-3-1, but both of the rotators for either side is very close to be able to help. So it'll be a good setup as long as they can control the middle. If Titan even goes for it, this round they only have Maniac at mid, and they're going, looks like, for an A execute.
He might be able to sneak up here right now, and he's definitely going to catch out Daps on the bottom of those stairs, but he didn't peek him, unfortunately. For Daps, though, Apex comes over the top, and he will get at least 1 there on the board. Make it 2 now as he catches Fugly and Kenny on the board as well. So Shazam with that AWP coming in from CT, catches out Iroke. That's at least 1 on the board. Can he get another one? Yes, Apex running through the site, middle completely open right there. And that's going to give him a nice double. So bomb down, Shazam 1 HP, has nothing much to work with.
Go for it. And he has to run so far away just to survive with 1 HP.
Not surprising, he'll try and save Maniac. Not at all aware that Anger's where he is inside that ladder room. That's another AK drop down. But 4-0 already for Titan on the T side.
My opinion, which is worth virtually nothing, but let's go for it. I think that
it's worth something. I'll listen to you.
I think that the CTs on this map generally, you know, when they're of the same caliber as the T side, I think they need to have anywhere 9 to 11 rounds on CT side. Do you think, by my standards, do you think that Denial can do it? Do you think they can get 9 to 11 rounds after being down 0-4?
I'm going to say no. Not already at 0-4, not at all.
So
I don't see it.
What do you think that they're
And they're not even
capable
controlling the site. They didn't shut down A nearly well enough that time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's early yet. I think they can get 8 if they really crack down here a little bit, but it's not going to happen. Look at that. Shazam with the op already down. Kenny gets that frag as they push up Catwalk, and Iroke inside B is going to just do enough to keep both, I believe that is Anger and Fugly, back inside that site. So,
and it looks like they go for really fast middle control, and then they just slow it down, which is really smart. You just take control of it, kill whoever's there, and then you just slow down the pace. You let the CTs rotate, waste their flashes, kind of get them on edge a little bit, and then you can just execute. They've got a minute left in the round. They've got plenty of time, and they're in such good position to execute on either site.
I love that Kenny S is all the way back, or pardon me, Iroke's all the way back in spawn watching for a flank through spawn, so there's no opportunity that they're going to get caught off guard here.
And Apex is up in the window room, so if they decide to hit A,
Kenny S is boosting
Kenny
too.
S and Apex, yeah, exactly.
So Kenny up inside, Anger just outside that vent. Oh, he sees him, he saw his gun, but not able to take the shot, and wisely not doing so, because that will at least leave him completely unnoticed as he creeps inside the checkers.
Kenny, he's going for the big flank. He sees Fugly. Is he going to get
man.
the tap? Oh,
Yeah,
no,
he waited
one.
to see Anger.
Oh,
Not going to do it,
no.
though. The unfortunate part of waiting was that Fugly picked up a frag in the meantime, so he actually let his teammate go down as a result, and that puts us into a 3-on-3 situation. They're going to head back over toward the A site. Nafly is there in CT. Daps catches out Apex. He knows Existence is planning. He tries to spam away on him as Daps creeps inside. He gets one. He almost had them lined up, but no ammo left in the clip, but Anger gets it. And that's going to do it. They are on the board. There's the defuse. And I have to say, Kenny was trying to be cheeky and pick up that double, but by giving up one player in a round like that, it didn't work out at all for him.
And here it comes. The comeback of Kings. Denial. Comeback to win 11. You think they get it? You think they get it?
You're being very optimistic.
I really am.
You really are. I don't mean no disrespect, but I can't see that happening.
I see.
I
guess seeing them win the first fourth, you have to keep in mind 3 are the pistols, right? They're able to not get ecoed, so that's really good. They secured the first 3, the first 4.
Right, and then you go on to the gun. They lost the first one. They got this.
Exactly.
And the other aspect of that is they wouldn't have had 2 buys if they didn't save those 2 guns from round 3. So that paid off down the road.
And I think that if it continues to go this way, I think we could see maybe I'm gonna say like a 9-6, an 8-7. I think it'll be pretty neck and neck. I don't think Denial will let Titan run away with it.
Nafly is going to get overwhelmed as they come in. They're already inside the jungle. Look at the smokes on the site. Daps underneath the balcony. He's going to have to do something. Nafly is going to jump on top of the box. Manages to get Apex. Daps finds one. So a good job here from Denial to hold down the A site. But look at Kenny. He's pushed so far in. He's already at the window room. Anger, meanwhile, catches out Maniac on the backside. And Kenny goes down from Fugly coming over from B. So that's all she wrote. A team wipe. And Denial did a fantastic job of putting themselves in a position to see beyond those smokes. So really good hold today that time.
Definitely a good hold. I think Anger stepped up a lot that round. I think he got 2, if
Can
I'm
I
not
just
mistaken.
point out the fact that Existence is on the top of the scoreboard with 1 kill because that's how many bomb plants they've got?
Bomb plant, man. You gotta have that guy.
Yep. And as a result, they've got some guns out this round as well. So
he's the real MVP.
Oh, there it is.
Or
Kenny
is it
catches out Shazam.
Kenny with the first kill.
And that's the first direct head-to-head battle we've seen. So keep an eye on that. Shazam down and out. Kenny doing big things, and that's going to open up the round massively for his team. And they're kind of lurking toward Catwalk and Window, so they're just trying to play a pick strategy as much as possible. And they tried that on Inferno. The problem was they weren't finding the picks. And I talked to Denial just quickly between games. They said they knew that. They said they knew the rounds that they lost were the ones that they lost a man early, so they wanted to address that on this map. But unfortunately, Shazam, when he's playing the op, has to go head-to-head with it, Kenny, and that's such a hard thing to do. Kenny, the best opper in the world. There's a very strong argument. I won't call it a fact because it's situational, but I think we would get a pretty strong vote. Apex doing good work right now as eventually gets taken down by Fugly who picks up 2 with B. So holding on to that site very well.
now Titan, Existence, Kenny S. Kenny's S gonna go into the B apartments. Do you think they still try and hit it?
They have to at this point. There's
Yeah,
only 30 seconds left, so. And Fugly's the only one there, truthfully. There is one in connector from Daps who could get there reasonably quickly, but not quick enough. And if Fugly, oh, keep your head down, buddy, because Kenny's there. Oh, thankfully, he just dropped down. I'm not sure if Kenny saw the edge of his head or not, but Kenny catches him. Fugly, that's a misplay. But now they know where they are. Can the rotate happen? Daps still just checking middle, but it's not going to be there. They're inside B. The bomb is down. And Nafly coming from Checker with that AWP has to do something. And he manages to catch Kenny, so he manages at least one off kill, and now it's a 2-on-2. Aroke back inside by the van is going to try and push out and focus on Catwalk as Daps is coming around from that angle, and he does actually get the kill. That's huge, and that might be just enough for them to hang on. And as Nafly comes around, he gets Existence. I don't think he expected to do so, but Iroke is on the board, and he's 4-on-4. Welcome to the game. Welcome back, and if he can continue playing like that, Titan will go far in this tournament because they're going to need him.
And have you ever noticed, just to notice it, have you ever noticed how sassy Kenny's picture is? Can you imagine when Shazam dies to him? It's just a sassy Kenny S,
I actually did the team photos today.
He's definitely in control of his situation.
I did the team photos today, and each team I said, you can smile or you can stay serious. And Kenny looked at me and goes, I'm always serious. So he was dead serious then, too. That was a horrible French accent. Nafly and Daps on the board, 2 men down. In fact, one of them is Kenny S, so him and Iroke are bowing out and watching their teammates try and come back in this round. And now Existence is going to go down as well. Shazam still not able to find much.
2v5. That is
Maniac.
a really big turnaround.
Maniac boosting up, knows there's 2 there. Shazam jumps up, sees that he's down in the underpass, and Anger's going to aggress him, but Maniac, nice shot as Anger goes down. That beautiful one-tap on the AK. Not one tap, but one hit, pardon me. And that leaves him the only man alive with 9 HP, trying to save on that gun. Shazam's there, and there it is.
Take out Maniac.
Easy CZ, baby. So 5-3 now our score. And Denial doing what they can to salvage a round that, pardon me, a map they didn't get that pistol round on.
Already 5 rounds for Titan on T-side. That is a phenomenal start. You really, in reality, you only need the pistol round and a few gun rounds, and they will definitely win.
That's true. On T-sided maps, pistol round
is
is so important because, like I said, if you can string 3, oftentimes 5 and 6 is all you need. You don't have a lot left to do.
Exactly. Half the work is done just by winning that first pistol round and then carrying it over. And look at Naf bought completely out. What does he have?
Sam's going to get flashed up. Manages to catch out on Apex, though. That's at least 1 down. Maniac's going to try and come in the site. Kenny's going to get the bomb plant. That's extremely important. So that's money on the board for the T side. Kenny down and out, though. There's Daps Existence trying to catch out one with that P250. And Shazam's rotated all the way over to the CT side. But Anger's going to get Iroke, not him, and it's all on Existence, who now bows out of the round, and the defuse will go the way of Denial, so they bring it back within 1.
Bomb has been defused.
Looks like that double op paid off a little bit.
Big dividends there, yep.
Naf got 1 kill, Shazam got 1 kill, so...
Yeah, it's not always something you see on...
You see it a lot in Source, and to be honest, a lot of these... I think all of these players came from Source. They actually did. Denial, Daps played Source, Shazam played Source, Fugly, I'm not 100% sure, but Anger and Naf definitely also played Source.
Yep.
So the double op setup might just be making its comeback.
We'll see if Kenny goes to middle. He's not. He's actually heading into apartments this time, excuse me.
Pardon the apartments.
That's right. We'll see if he gets a pardon on this round and gets away with the frag early on. He's going to lurk out, look toward electrical. No one's at window right now. There is someone in the window room, but not in the direction he's looking. That's Shazam with the op, who's still peeking middle. Kenny will find him. There it is.
Magic stick strikes again.
Kenny's patience. He just sat there until they found something. Maniac, meanwhile, is going to be trying to make some noise over at B, and he's actually pulled the catwalk player in Anger back, but he's going to rotate through kitchen and get back over to A, see what he can find. The bomb has gone to B, though, on the back of Kenny's pick. And Iroke is the only one that remains inside the apartments there. Watch out. Kenny now is going to do damage at middle.
And that was a great play by Titan. They just send Kenny to get a kill, and now Irik's there. Again, if you look at the map, you can see him just kind of lurking back where Kenny was. So that late round, he's probably going to show some sort of aggression. If they don't split A, he's going to show a fake, and if they do split A, oh, and here it comes. The A split from middle connector.
And Daps is the only one inside the site. It looks like Nafly's fallen off, thinking they're heading toward B, and now he's going to get called back in. Let's see if he can do anything at all right now with that AWP, and he manages to get one on iRoke before Daps goes down on the site, and there it is, a second one, so at least he's in good position. Catches a third on Maniac. Is he going to get a fourth? Ace Ventura looking for it. Not going to be the detective this round, but he's done an unbelievable play.
No.
But Apex now puts us into a one-on-one, and Fugly picks it up. A
Huge
fantastic
round.
retake. Nafly putting a case in for play of the day. Unbelievable reactions with that AWP.
Little
And there's the
Keith
defuse,
Martin
5-5. Has to be said.
started playing this game when he was, 11, 12 years old, and he's still a youngin'. He's
His
a young
first
gun.
ESEA LAN
And he
is
just-
going very well right
Yep.
now. There's no question. He was, in my opinion,
Not
the
his
top
first
player.
LAN, but a first major LAN like
Right,
this,
okay,
and,
that's right.
and performing really, really big.
That's
Both
right.
maps even,
Lands in your parents' garage don't count in this table.
Exactly.
No, he did extremely well there, and in my opinion on Inferno, he was one of the players to watch. Of course, it was a Shazam Kenny-esque battle on AWP, as you'd expect, but Nafly, in my opinion, was the Niles player of the match on that map. So, making a case for it again here. Shazam's going to smoke off underpass. Not uncommon. We see players rotate through there from B and go, and then try and boost into window. Maniac sitting in middle. Of course, not a lot of guns to work with on the T side right now. In fact, Apex with that AK is trying to be the entry fragger, but no one has found anything so far. And actually getting a little trigger happy there as he shoots toward the mid connector. Shazam gets one, make it now two as Nafly gets on the board. That's going to leave not a lot left for the T side, and Nafly doing big damage to iRoke, and Dap's going to pop up the window before that Pokeball could come in and take him down. So a team wipe there. Denial Esports managed to get the lead finally, 6-5. And there's still, I said 8 was doable. They need to ideally get beyond 8.
And what if they
could easily get 9.
What if they do what I predicted, the 9 through 11?
You
What
said
if
11, they can't. They've already got 5 on
But they
Titan's
can
side.
get 9 through 11. They can
That's
get
true.
the 10-5.
Okay, you're right. You're
they
right.
get the 10-5.
You're right.
And now they're on an eco. You think we're going to see a fast
You
trap
worded
from them?
that very cleverly. I thought you were trickster. That's not fair. BM shellcasting.
And now Existence seems to be AFK. Nope, just inspecting the Deagle just a little bit.
Kenny
Good
S is
luck.
going to rotate from underpass, and that's going to put Daps in a weird position because he's going to have 2 players to face. And Apex, beautiful shot, manages to get him. P250 doing work, so no CZ75 on the board for him. And Maniac, same thing. He's got the P250 over at B. Now Shazam's going to have to contend with a stack. I think he knows they're going for it, though. As that's exactly. Oh, no. They smoked it off, and Shazam's going to get caught out. Where's Kenny? He's right behind him. He's inside, but that smoke still hasn't allowed him to peek towards Shazam.
Kenny's
but he's got a
in the Shark
CZ75.
He is in the Shark Tank.
Oh, what? Shazam catches him out. Man, oh man, cheeky play. Shazam comes out with it. Now Nafly is going to get a double with his AWP. This double up setup is working extremely well for Denial, as both of them, again, contribute to the round. Maniac manages to get one more
And this is
over at
already
B.
a beautiful eco for Titan. If they can just get one more kill.
It's on iRoke to do it, and he's picked up an M4, so it actually might be a better decision to try and save it. And he's going to get Shazam, so that's one AWP down. And with that, he might have an opportunity to make something of this. One player's over at B, 52 health for Anger, only 6 for Nafly, so iRoke's got an opportunity. And Nafly's pushed back into the site, but there it is. He's going to connect and take him down. So that Incinerary was, that Molotov actually forced him back into the firebox, and he couldn't peek him at connector, so he had an opportunity to go one-on-one with Todd. But not to worry, I should say, as Nafly did pick up the frag. 7-5 now our score.
And I think we're going to see
5 continuous rounds, by the way, so we're at our full money bonus now.
We are, yeah. I think we're going to see a little bit more of an aggressive play here. I think Kenny's going to go for that fast pick. Look at him just darting through apartments. He's literally run the entire way, all the way through, and now he's just waiting. He's probably just trying to go for a walk pick, but Shazam with his Shazamov, is he going to be able to outpick the magic stick? We shall see.
And again, underpass, as I mentioned 2 rounds ago. They'll use it to try and get a boost, and they're already there. And I think they might try and do it on Shazam right now. Watch out, Shazam. Resistance and Maniac lurk down below, and he's so smoked out he won't be able to peek it at all. And Kenny, inside apartments, is looking towards Shazam as well, so he's really pinched in right now. Existence does good damage, gets him down to 50 HP, and he's actually just going to pull away from that. Nafly goes back into him. Maniac coming in from connector, going to try and make something of it here. Nafly, it's all on him again, and Kenny gets a huge frag right there as he comes out of apartment, and he's still peeking. Oh, just got flashed out in time. And Existence pushed up, manages to secure that position. So now Kenny can focus towards CT,
Oh,
and there it is.
beautiful shot.
Shazam is down.
The magic stick, strike number 2. Is he gonna get the 3rd one?
Bomb goes down on the site. Kenny on 1 HP. Existence managing to get 1. It's all on Anger. It's a 1 on... Oh, no. He doesn't know Kenny has 1 HP. Otherwise, he would have stayed with that M4. I'm sure someone just told him now that he's ripped as he switches back. But he's got an easy crossfire setup going against him right now. And he's not looking toward Kenny. Kenny's not peeking, but Existence gets the headshot. And there it is. Titan on the board with 1 more. 7-6 going to be the score. And we are getting to the close of the first half. And Denial, I don't think, have done enough to really be comfortable on T side.
It's going to be a rough road again. It seems like they had everything going for them on this comeback, and they're just kind of fizzling out. And it's really sad to see, because a lot of teams, you'll see a lot of European teams, and you'll probably see it from Titan. They're going to try and get really aggressive middle control, and I think if they did that, if they dropped underpass, and if they actually went for some control in the underpass so that they can't boost up, it would go a lot more in Denial's favor. Even if they have to trade 1 for 2.
Kenny at B, going to catch
they
Fugly.
definitely can do it.
Kenny changing things up, went B that time, caught out Fugly for the 2nd time this match as he jumped up toward the van. So again, an early man advantage for Titan, and they've been so promising when they have that early on. Shazam's gonna flash out on lower. And try and go one-on-one with Kenny, but you're not gonna do that, and Kenny's gonna get a 3rd right now. So a great play as Daps goes down to Apex, pushed up in middle, and that leaves only Anger remaining. And he's actually still inside the B site. Maniac's gonna jump out, should go down. Yeah, there it is, Anger at least gets 1 kill. Consolation prize, but the damage has been done. And Titan will plant on A. Kenny's going to try and repeat right now.
Now all he's got to his name is AK.
Terrorists win.
Existence actually rotating from
And there
Catwalk.
goes the
We'll get
AK.
it. So 7-7, 14 rounds in. They're all tied up. Titan doing absolutely monumental work on the T side. Not so much like on Inferno. They've been able to get those picks. And I said that we talked about Mirage being a little bit more open. And it's definitely showed that Denial can't let them fall into the clutches quite so easily. Kenny's going to head mid this time,
the last
too.
round, we've got 3 CZs, which some might call an eco, but I think for Denial, it's going to be a good buy here. Oh, at least they get the trade. They got the trade. They pushed heavy apartments. They took out Apex.
So it's still even trades across the board as Anger's going to go for Kenny S. That's an opt-down, by the way, so Existence goes back, but Fugly's going to catch out 1. Only 1 HP remaining. And the bomb's all the way back toward the B halls right now as Existence is going to work up with Aerok right now. And they're just going to have to be passive. There is 1 in
Fugly
window in
has
Shazam.
1 HP.
Yep.
Hanging
And
by
he'll be the one to
skin
see
of
them
his
too,
teeth.
so. He knows they've crossed, takes a shot at Existence. A little bit of damage dealt. He's down to 79, but rather insignificant. They've got the bomb. Are they going to go immediately for the plant? Looks like they're not. Existence going to have to smoke off. Irok's still not comfortable that there's not anyone on Cat able to come in and avenge him.
Looks like they're going to get the plant down. And if they hold this post plant, they can definitely do it. It's a virtual 2-on-2. Fugly's only on 1 HP. If they so much as breathe on him, he's a goner.
Shazam's going to come in from halls right now, still not able to find the play. There's the shot. Actually, Iro catches a Nafly, so now Fugly with his 1 HP is the man who's going to have to clutch it. He manages to get 1 so far, but Existence knows exactly where he is. He's going to smoke him and flash him in behind that van, and as he'll spam away, he actually ran out of ammo. There was an opportunity for the 1 HP to come out big,
no.
and unbelievably, Existence barely gets that kill, despite that there was very little to work with. Fugly almost making magic happen, but 8-7 going to be our score as Titan head on to CT. And I gotta say, it's looking pretty close so far. Pretty dire, I should say, for Denial.
Yeah. They're looking so good on certain rounds, and other rounds they just fall apart.
So we'll wait for them to get readied up, get things underway. Of course, if Titan picks up this map, it'll be over in 2. And if not, if Denial manages to pull off some magic and force things like they did on Inferno, we could be heading to Season, which is a map that Titan doesn't really play 4 maps on in the last 6 months, or 4 maps, I guess, since they've become a roster because they haven't been around that long, at least in this iteration. And
I really have to say, I like the name of almost all of Existence's guns. He's made really good use of the name tags. All of his guns are called Feel the Power Existence. You know, he's just self-motivating. Every time he pulls the gun out, he's just feeling
meditating,
the power.
meditating
Exactly.
between rounds. All right,
Feel the power. Will we feel the Glock? Do you think we'll see? Do you think we'll feel the Glock from Denial?
I don't know. Let's see. They got one CZ out for Nafly. It looks like they're going to run it into B. All 5 of them already heading that way. But look out, because as we can see right now, Existence has pushed middle to see if they're there and then split accordingly. And they're going to pinch directly onto Denial, but Denial's already pushed past the stairs. Watch out, though. Apex is on catwalk right now with his teammates, and if they can get in, this could be interesting. There's the splashes.
Oh, and they're
Apex
all
knows they're there.
The cat is out of the bag and now in the bomb site.
Nice shot by Apex on one. iRogue's going to get one as well. Maniac rotating around gets a 3rd on the board for his team. And Denial is trapped in behind the van. It's all on Shazam, and that's going to do it. He gets one on Maniac at least, but not enough, as Titan will get the pistol round. So, statistically speaking, we should be facing 11-7, and that's going to be an extremely, extremely tall task for Denial to come back from, especially where you've got Kenny on the CT side with an AWP.
And it is going to be rough. Let's hope that Denial has some smokes planned out. Interesting enough to note, Denial has 7 rounds. 7 rounds total, and Naf is sitting on 17 kills and 9 deaths. He has just been putting in the work.
4 of them came in that fantastic hot play as well.
Yeah,
so
beautiful play.
as B is going to be addressed again. Daps is already out of the apartments, but he's going to get taken down. Shazam following in his footsteps, trying to make something of it, but iRogue with that P90 is going to do a lot of work, and Maniac trying to get some extra money right now, looking for that 1,500, and he's going to do it. So that's a great play. I know it always seems greedy to go for the knife kill, but it helps so much.
Money makes the world go round, you know?
That is a beautiful M4. I really like that skin. Spraymaster.
What about Irex's, his avatar, his team avatar? Is that a Bizunur? That's his old French team. It is a Care Bear icon.
Care Bear count. That's Van Silly's thing.
Is it?
I can't say that. I'll be stealing from Van Silly.
This is a very civil stream, no stealing, please.
Yeah, exactly. So pretty standard formation from the from the CT side. A little bit of a mid stack with Existence and Kenny both inside the connector, but it's going to be an A push right now, and Existence is going to get one. Looking with that Famas to try and find another, switching over to that CZ, but it's all on Kenny. Look at the work he's doing, and Daps, the only man remaining right now, is immediately going to get mowed down. Kenny from CT finds
with
3.
4 kills. 4.
Every time Kenny gets multiple kills, I seem to be off on camera. I apologize.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's not okay.
It's okay for him.
At SatoKist on Twitter to tell me how bad I am at camera. Woo! Let's do this. 11-7, Titan already on the board
and
with
Existence
substantial damage.
still, he is the real MVP with 43 score, only 8 kills, and he's just topping the score chart.
So
he is addicted to planting the bomb.
That says a lot about how much bomb plants they got in the first half. Every round that Denial managed to get was on a defuse at A, and Shazam's going to go ahead with an AWP right now and try and get toward middle, but Apex doing good work over at the A site already. Now he's going to come through connector. Kenny's going to get a shot on Shazam, so that op is down. Kenny looking for that second one.
The magic stick just goes to work.
As he comes from catwalk, a little bit, missing that jump as he tries to get inside
Plays
the
it off
window.
smooth though, decides to go through the connector. Really nice play by him.
Now Daps and Fugly, the only 2 remaining for Denial, peeking up and trying to work in B and make something of this 4-on-2 situation. There's only one player directly in B, and that's going to be Maniac, but Maniac's done well to play solo on Inferno. We saw him lurking at A, and right now he could easily, a little bit aggressive as he has the knife out. I don't think he knew they were there, and he's going to get shot at. And now he realizes he's got company, and he's going to go ahead and try and take down Daps, but he used too much ammo to do it, not able to connect on only 1 bullet that was needed. And Fugly will get that frag, and now it's all on him as 3 players rotate. He does have the bomb to work with, so if he can get the frags required, he might make something of it. He gets one on Kenny, but now Apex isn't going to readdress him. Oh, and he runs out of ammo. Not enough to take down Apex. He actually had the angle and the shot, and as a result, Apex will get it. Yep.
Remember the last half. On the last round, he only had like 5 bullets going in and missed the spray down.
Yeah, it's been close in a lot of situations. Usually it's with the A1 that happens because you've got less to work with, but
both times for him it was the AK. He is
AK-47.
Happy to shoot the gun.
So another round for Titan and another save for Denial. It's going to make things interesting. Fugly's got a deagle. Let's lock on, see exactly where he's going to try and make use of that, that distance. What did I do?
We're going to see if it locks on.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I didn't.
No vacations, please. No vacations.
We're on client here at ESEA LAN. Incinerary going to go out toward the A connector. Apex, look at that. Existence is going to burn him to death.
Through the Molotov.
mistimed that one, and Kenny
Through the
now.
fire and flames.
There it is, Kenny. Wow, ridiculous. Just quick scoping in on that Anger. And 13 rounds on the board. This is looking pretty much done. I haven't seen anything creative enough from Denial to get in one of the sites securely. The smokes haven't really been on point at A, and at B, they just have gone there late out of a desperation.
They haven't had the chance to really get their steam
They've been down a man early a lot, too, which
was their curse on Inferno.
Yeah. Yep. Daps lining up that smoke, trying to cover out the window. I imagine that's likely where Kenny is, but no, he's actually up inside connector this time. Might catch out Anger if Anger peeks out. Apex just pushed up as well. Kenny's going to have to do all the work right now in spot. As Apex going to pop out, get one, Kenny's going to find another one as well. And that's going to make things pretty interesting toward middle right now, as only 3 Denial players remain, but they trade out evenly. And Existence is down as well, so Nafly grabbing that op. Anger trying to smoke out that window, see if they can get a boost, but there's no one there with him.
But
Nafly would have
now
to
that it's 3v3, it's definitely in favor of the T's. Now they have so much room to move.
Maniac, good positioning as he got up in that window, but Nafly avenges him. He knew that they were probably going to go for that boost spot, or at least someone was going to be peeking there. Nice shot, Kenny S from spawn.
Naf runs into B. Got the call from his teammates that 2 were in CT, and here comes Naf.
Yeah, that smoke at window gave away the fact that Anger was underneath, and Maniac played that extremely well from the ladder room.
Before we get ahead of ourselves.
Lags him. Needs him. Pokeball going out. Not going to catch a Pokemon there that time. A wild Kenny S running away.
And if he can get this, if he gets the last 2 kills, it's an ace. And if not, he wins the round. Oh,
and
no.
Naf, oh, Kenny saving his teammate. I thought that might have been a lineup shot right there.
And
Nafly gets another one. Ace Venture is on the boards. He gets all 5. That's massive for Denial right there as he comes out huge. I honestly thought they were lined up right there, and Kenny took all of the damage, so he manages to get the frag nonetheless. Denial will get their 8th round, and Nafly doing huge work.
Beautiful play. Beautiful play by Naf.
I hate to say it's Shazam, but he's been out-opping him this round.
He really has.
Map.
He really has. And now we've got the auto sniper from Maniac. A little crazy if you ask me.
Heading to B, he's going to try and mow down some heads in apartment.
Anger opening up the round with a really nice kill there.
Also, Emma
on
Twitter says I needed to ask Iroke how to say his name. I actually did when I took his photo, and he said he prefers the North American pronunciation of it more, and therefore told me to use this, so that's what I'm going with. So I actually did ask him. Kenny looking for Nafly in middle. Nafly's going to shoot through the smoke just randomly and catches out Kenny. Unbelievable, and that is so, so crucial for this round, as now it gives Denial a man advantage and a lot more map space to work with. Maniac still over toward B, has that auto sniper. Bugley looking for an entry, catches out Iroke. There it is, he's down as well.
Kenny hitting him with the...
I am saying Iroke now, not Iroke, so that's my fault.
Kenny a little confused, hits him with the 0-0. And now they're in the 1v4.
And Maniac's probably just going to hold on to that over at B site because they're not looking too good on economy. Existence does have a good amount to work with, but it's not going to be enough to buy out the whole team. So a save coming out. Another round for Denial, 2 in succession. That's pretty good for them to get back into this economy, economy-wise. I'm confusing myself now, but it's not out of the woods yet for Titan.
It was a really well-executed round by them. Early map control, fast execution, and Naf has a gun called the Guardian, the op, and looks like he's going to be guarding those rounds actually pretty well. Every time he has the op, he's been making the plays.
So Denial holds on to both of their ops for Nafly and Shazam. And as I said, there's not a lot of money to work with on the Titan side. They could force out, yeah, they're going to have to go with a couple FAMASs. And Existence is going to drop one of those down and grab an M4 for himself. So pretty much everyone's got a gun to work with. It's not exactly...
They've got the double op setup on D side, which it can be a blessing and it can be a curse in my opinion. I think that if they can get some early kills with it, it's going to be really good. But when it comes to the close quarters, trying to take the site, it can really hurt them. So we're going to have to see who gets the first kill here.
Maniac's got that auto sniper to work with toward B, but the smokes, they're progressively pushing them forward, and that takes away his angle that he would love to mow them down with. And now he's going to have to fall back into jail, and they're going to pour out, but he manages to get one on Daps, and now he knows they are coming that direction, and they haven't been any other frags. He tries to get Fugly with the no-scope. He's going to aggress onto him, but where's the support for Fugly? It doesn't matter. He gets the frag, and now there's 3 on the board for Denial as Nafly is going to get existence. Apex rotating around, though, manages to get one before falling back toward the checkers, and Nafly on the board with another one, and the second op comes out from Shazam. So 13-10, and 4 straight rounds now for Denial. This is looking a little better than I expected it to. I didn't think there was going to be much going on for them. They weren't able to get bomb plants down, but B has looked really good in the last 2 rounds for them.
It's looking good, and it's not even expected to look good, because when you're taking B with 2 ops, that is a challenge, and they just managed to get in. I think, who was it with the auto sniper? Maniac, I think he got a little greedy going for the no-scope up near the van. He was better off waiting, but I don't think that had any super big outcome in the round. I think that the double op setup is working really well for them, though, and this could definitely be the comeback.
2 pushed up underneath balcony at A. That's Kenny and Maniac, but there's not anyone over in that position right now. The only player even close to A is Daps, and oh man, this is a stack. The good news is he's there alone, so if he does go down, it's not going to be the end of the world. He can make the call for his teammates, and they can push to B, but they're actually rotating back toward A out of the B apartments right now. Oh no, Daps. Oh no, Daps. Managing to get both as he sprays away as they stack up underneath, but Apex immediately responds. And I'm not sure where they're going to go with the bomb. Yeah, they are going to push it toward B. They know they're all there. Anger's going to get one more from that connector. And that's going to give them an opportunity to hold out the rotators. Anger one more on Apex, so it's all on existence right now. And he gets one with that P250. Yep, so.
Can he make it 2? He's got the AK. Better to save it.
Absolutely, they should save. They had to save it this round. And Island's going to get another one. 4 straight rounds, and they've all been planted at B. Important to note, even though the key play there actually came at A from Daps.
Yeah.
B was still where they got the bomb, and they've gotten it down. So not sure how they're going to have to address that the B Hall's push from Denial, but something's got to give. Maybe they go for an underpass push and try and catch them out on it.
The boost in the window would be good for the T's, but yeah, it's easily countered by an underpass push.
Yeah.
Middle aggression is going to be really, really good for them because Denial seems to be sending a lot towards middle or towards B. Easy to hear them if they get fast middle control.
Terrorists win.
So bomb will go off. Existence will save the gun. That's an AK to work with on the CT side, and they'll be able to buy out this this particular round. So we'll go head-to-head yet again, but Denial's continuing to surprise right now and making both of these maps extremely close. Quick scoreboard peek right now. Look at that. Kenny S up to 25. He leads the way. Nafly also on 25, though, for Denial. And again, it's Eirik and Daps. Actually, Daps this time that sits on the bottom, so Anger's been pulling up his weight. He's on to 14 this particular matchup. Needs to go off in mid. Kenny S down below this time in connector. Can he catch out Fugly? Jumping up, trying to get the shot. Not going to do it. He's going to fall back, and he takes a good amount of damage, down to 42 already. So Fugly winning the better of that exchange despite not getting the frag. And Nafly, look at this, already pushed up underneath with that AWP. Shazam's rotating back around. They haven't really elected to go to either site. The bomb is actually in short A if they wanted to push up from that direction, but with no picks, they haven't exactly exploited the map quite how they wanted to.
Looks like they might be going for an A split through the connector, and
Apex
shuts it down.
I actually didn't see that coming. I thought they were going to get him from underpass, and he actually turned around and made better of it. Nafly's going to respond into him, and Maniac's on his horse rotating around. Kenny S is the only one who's in any position to do anything, and Daps is going to get the better of him, so a bomb plant at A this time. Post-plan, it is a 3-on-3. Irok's going to get one onto Daps. Nafly goes back into him, and now Existence is going to have to deal directly with him at middle, and Shazam catches him out from at balcony, and now Maniac finds himself awkwardly alone, and Shazam gets him as well. Good reactions.
Bringing it back.
And we are within one. The T side, unbelievably looking really good for Denial. This is very impressive.
Definitely super impressive by Denial, just for striking up such a comeback. And now it looks like Titan is out on the force buy. They've got a FAMAS, and they've got nades, but probably not as much as they like. They don't have any head armor. Not that they need it versus the AK, but definitely gonna start slumming for money.
Here's the point that I was making.
Get some kills soon.
If this was the time where they realized B Halls has been a weakness, if someone were to creep through underpass right now, it'd be a perfect opportunity for them to catch out exactly what Denial's up to.
Yep.
But they're not going to do it. Maniac's going to be alone at B, and he might have a lot of company. He's going to jump up and try and just play cheekily on the corner. It might pay off if they come toward him, but they've been smoking that spot. The good news is he could stay in the smoke, but he won't exactly get the vision that he was hoping for. Meanwhile, back at middle, Shazam still looking for a shot. Kenny S gets the better of it, though. And now Maniac, look at this. They're lurking directly toward him. And I think he's going to get the better of this. If they even throw a nade out, he's going to peek them immediately if they bounce it off that window. Nafly's there, hasn't seen his gun, will catch out Fugly, not going to get the frag though, does catch Daps, but he runs out of ammo and Nafly gets the close-up frag, and now Existence rotating around is going to be the first one back to the site. As Kenny S is going to be coming in from Catwalk, that AWP, he knows Nafly's over by the van, and they've still got the man advantage, keep in mind. There it is, only his arm showing, and he makes the shot, but Daps comes in behind him from the smoke, takes him down, not going to matter. Apex gets the frag, and that's going to give 14 rounds for Titan.
Looks like we're going to be going into a, well, Shazam has a ton of money. It depends on what kind of loadout they want.
They definitely can't continue to go with that double op. There's no question. That's not going to be on the board. I lied. Whoa, it is already on the board. So Nafly bought before I pressed tab.
It's on the board, but now Fugly looks like he doesn't have a gun. Does he?
He must have. Interesting.
No, he got no drop. He got no drop. They didn't communicate properly.
So they're relying on this heavily. That's a bet. That's an all-in. Shazam's going to find the first one.
Shazam takes it, though.
So early man advantage for Denial. We've seen already throughout the two maps that has been so instrumental between these two teams, and they're going to try and execute on A on the back of that. Dap's going to be the man that leads the way for the entries. And they've got good smokes on the CT. They've got one on connector, but Kenny S shoots over top of it. He's going to make one. Iroke's going to find another one on Fugly, and now Existence is going to get two. Huge play by him, and it's all up to Shazam. And it looks like he's going to go head-to-head. It finds out Existence at least, so 3 players left in the way of him and victory. And glory, but there it is. Kenny S is going to get him. So 15 now, match point for Titan, and they're doing so with an excellent situation economically. Only Shazam with money right now, and they're going to have to force out with pretty much nothing to work with. So this could be the series. Not quick maps, not quick as we expected, but 2 maps for Titan, a 2-0.
That first map definitely was down to the wire.
Unbelievably close.
Double overtime, first map.
They are going to work in toward B again. No surprise, that's been working well. Shazam actually, like I said, was the only one with money. He went for the op, so it literally is all in. As Maniac, the only one directing his way. Fugly gets caught out by Kenny. Nice shot by him in the underpass, so they're aware that they're there this time.
And here comes the aggressive middle that I was talking about, where they clear out the underpass, they push all the way up, and now they can just isolate the map. So now they've got 3 towards A, 1 middle, 1 B, and
Shazam missing out on that too.
Apex spots out Shazam, or is it the other way around?
Nice shot by Nafly with the CZ75. Apex down and out, so we're back into a 4-on-4. Daps is still lurking over toward A. Irik's still inside the site. Kenny S gets one more on Shazam. Existence still thinking there's one down toward underpass. There's not. They've fallen back, and they're actually going to try and re-aggress onto A. But Maniac's inside B Halls close enough that he's absolutely heard them go that direction. And as a result, all of Titan's players have stacked up inside the A site. And Maniac will continue on the flank, so looking really good for Titan right now. Dap's going to, again, lead the way in. Watch out, though. Irik sitting just to his left will get him easily there. And now he's going to get a double. No, Kenny actually gets the frag. I thought he was going to get the double, but Kenny comes out. Nafly, it's all on him, and Kenny comes out with the triple, and that'll do it. GG, map number 2 goes the way of Titan, 16-12.
And you can see Irik just the exhale of relief.
Yeah, no, that was excellent, and Titan managing to close it out. Looked close there for a little bit. Titan started to exploit them at B.
It was really close.
And yeah, no, so Denial, I have to say, they said they were going to come in prepared to play Titan. They knew that they were going to play them early. They knew that they were only going to have one opportunity.
And they talked about how strong they were on T-Side Inferno, and they showed it.
That's right. They went all in with their strategies.
Yeah.